Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today's words of wisdom is from December 20th, and I quote, "The love you have given will eventually come back to you. From love, nurture, and forgive." Thank you, Lord, for the wonderful quote. Alright, so love, nurture, and forgive. Another awesome kyoten that Master has written us. A very great teachings. It's actually the foundational teachings of Master, because these are the first 3 words he received from heaven when he went through his great revelation. Anyhow, let's go back to the quote. "The love you have given will eventually come back to you." This is an eternal truth. It's said in the Bible, when you forgive and you shall be forgiven, right? This is the ultimate principle, the universal principle that all religions talk about. And it's so true. It's so true. Love is practice. It's not just a theory. It's not a philosophy. It is practical. When you put it into practice, then you truly know the meaning of it. So what I recommend everyone who's watching today is just start by a little teeny tiny step of giving love. It can be giving a smile to the people you meet, saying thank you to your spouse or your children. These kind of very small acts of love can really change the world, change your circumstances, because it will truly come back to you. But one thing that I always tell myself to be careful about when considering these teachings is when you give love with an expectation of something in return, the love dies. When you give with any expectations, the love dies. So you can't have an ulterior motive. You can't be giving thinking that it's going to come back to you. You really have to just enjoy giving for the sake of giving. Not for the sake of return, but for the sake of giving. You gotta really, for some of us, like for me, we have to really go through a personality change to be able to get to this state. Just feeling joy and happiness by supporting other people, by being kind to others, by being considerate to others, sympathizing with people's pains, and congratulating when people become successful. That's a hard one. Oscar Wilde once wrote something that goes like this. He said that it's easy to feel sorrow for people who are in pain, but it's hard to sympathize, or it's hard to bless people who are successful. And that's very true. But anyhow, giving love is going to always come back to you. This is so true. I know so many people in Happy Science who has changed their human relationships, their just overall amount of daily happiness, just by awakening to this truth, that it's just going to eventually come back to you. So just find the joy of living in giving. Let me end today's video by quoting it again. "The love you have given will eventually come back to you. From love, nurture, and forgive." Thank you very much.